All right.
Audio check 1 2 1 2. Audio check 1 2. You.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Audio checks.
Giving a quick little audio check here. We're going to pull up a quick little graphic here and then push it back.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Cool. Looks like it's coming through.
Excellent.
All right. Got to go turn one more camera on and then I think we're good.
Got it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Big Time Ninja. We are here for our Ninja vs. Ninja event. I am going to be your commentary, Chris DeGangi, alongside Ryan Stratus. Ryan, how you feeling?
Hey, Chris DeGangi, how's it going, buddy? I'm doing great, man. It's good to be back. And digital this time, all the way from Greenville, South Carolina. I'll be hanging out and excited to call the action here.
Yeah, we are up in the game here on streaming technology right now. You're back home in Greenville, South Carolina, but you are tuned in for this Ninja versus Ninja event. We got all kinds of age groups, 7U, 9U, 11U, 13U, adults, and elites all the way throughout the weekend. We will be live all weekend. As you can see, our first 7U competitors are getting ready. They're on the starting platform. But yeah, Strat out in South Carolina, much nicer weather probably than Chicago usually, but beautiful day here in Chicago.
I was going to say, it's about to be summertime, but let's take a look at the rules here. Athletes are going to get one run to seed their position, determine their placement in the head-to-head tournament bracket.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a head-to-head, side-by-side racing. This first race doesn't mean too much. It's just for the seeding round. It's just going to get them into that knockout bracket. There's a double elimination later on, but not too much stress on this first one. Just a nice warm-up to feel out the course.
Oh, well, it's always a nice thing to have as an athlete. You get a little time to get some of those butterflies out of your system. Kellen is going to be up in the red lane, and Evie is going to be over on the blue lane, right side of your screen. So they can't conflict with each other. I know that in the rules, they're not allowed to have any kind of cross interference with each other. There might be some incidental, depending on how close these lanes are, but they cannot purposefully take each other out. Not like the Ninja vs. Ninja we've seen in the past. There's some leg locks and borderline chokeholds.
Too many issues there.
Yeah, no, I don't think these kids will be roughhousing on the course anyway. That is, I know a lot of them like to play off on the obstacles off the course, but not during race time. See the other athletes just hanging out, getting ready to go. But it looks like the rings are in hand, so that means they're probably getting ready to get things going in just a bit.
Yeah, they're getting ready for the seed round here.
And we're off. Looks like we're swinging in sync. Oh, getting a little quick dismount there for Kellen. Evie cutting the corner. Remember, this is the seed round, so they're not racing each other. They're just trying to get a good placement time here. Oh, some nice match tech from Evie, and then we got Kellen going with that hand over hand, monkey barring his way through those rings.
Evie in the back coming through the double steps now.
Ooh, she needs a little more momentum. We're going to pick it up over with Kellen getting across those balance sticks. No worries on the ground. He's cutting his corner. He's got a big lead. Let's see where they got to go next here. On another set of rings to swing through. Quick little look over the shoulder. Evie should be on to the balance by this point.
Yeah, she's coming through the rope swing. She's catching up here. See her come into the screen. Kellen onto the laches. Evie coming through the rings.
Kellen coming out of that warrior jungle. He's got 4 years under his belt already and linking it through to the dismount. Evie coming around.
Get the buzzer there.
Nice work.
Here comes Evie.
Oh, good match for that first lache.
Yeah, it's a nice job. Big lache here. Nice work, Evie. Nice
Great
work.
Catch. Oh. Couldn't tell where she dropped out from the frame there. Maybe she got through it or couldn't. You got eyes on the floor out there, so I think she got through. But great job from our first two runners getting things going.
Yeah, it's a nice job right there. Kellen and Evie. And up next is going to be Nolan and Henry stepping up on the course.
All right, Henry Mihailovich. And we got Nolan Hernandez.
The fun part about today's strat, we're going to see these athletes run a bunch of times. They're going to be running several times. Again, this is just the seed round. They get 3 runs guaranteed as they move into the knockout round.
Oh,
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hopefully they leave here pretty tired by the end of the day. Looks like the time's getting ready to get reset and get started here in just a second. Athletes' rings are in hand.
Yeah, and here we go. They're getting ready to go here.
Is that a timer, DeGanji?
Yep, we'll Get our new timer up here.
There we go. Oh, they both took the quick dip off of the ring there. Go ahead and cut on through. Oh, we just took a little drop down. I think it's a point-based system, so they got to be able to get through that obstacle, claim a point. Oh, I like this little tunnel you got to go under.
You got to go under the tunnel.
Hey. Tunnel into the ring swing. Oh. Got to get on to that last one. Nolan might be getting a little hung up here.
A little hung up.
Oh. And cutting around, looking for that rope swing across the gap. Good job from Henry.
Yeah, here comes Henry through the rings. Nolan catching up here. See Nolan coming into frame, working on that time.
Yeah, he's trying to catch him.
And through the Shays here. Buzzer for Henry, and here comes Nolan.
Oh, that's it. He got a little looking for the right path to follow through and getting on that last Lachey bar here. Ooh, going with that one-hand reach. Got to be careful with those. Wow, he's really trusting that one hand. And that's going to do it for his run.
Next up, Easton Alvis and Jude Caston.
All right, Easton only got a year of experience so far in the ninja world. To play in the park with all of his friends. I'm sure he's puts on display all the ninja skills he's picked up here at Big Time, and got a long ninja career ahead of him, I'm sure.
Well, considering he's only 7, I would say his career is just getting started.
Just starting things off, yeah. All right, is just as clarification here, Mr. DeGange. Is Easton going to be the one in the left lane?
Easton is on the left right now, I believe.
Okay, gotcha. Just trying to... Jude coming through on the right. Oh, Easton having a little hard time with that.
A little hung up here.
Yeah, that ring start's a little tricky.
Now onto these boards here. Nice job there.
Oh, going with a little bit of a twirl around action. I like the... Oh, and then goes for the reverse grip just to dismount. So far, so good. Man, cruising through.
Yeah, he's making really good time so far.
Easton trying to... Oh, looks like he was trying to wipe his hand off as he was going.
Oh, Jude coming through. Onto the rope swing here.
I mean, he's really picking up the pace, trying to push it through. Camera pans over, see a quick peek of your little workstation over there again. You see in the background.
Trying my best out here.
Yeah, Jude's cruising here with those one-arm swings off the rings.
Yeah, Jude doing a nice job here. Easton catching up here. Jude takes a stumble, though.
So loses a point, doesn't get through the final
and
Lachey
here comes
lane.
Easton making his way through.
Oh, I think he got a little mixed up on which lane he was going to be in, but that's all right.
Still going to go for it here.
As he needs to get a little more control of that ring swing. Oh. Lost you for a second. You still there, DeGanji?
Yep. Still here.
Okay. Hey. Tough run for Easton off that first go, but he's got a couple more left in the tank.
Yeah, so they're going to take a quick break here to seed the races. We'll go ahead and be able to pull up that bracket in just a minute. And let's go ahead and get that bracket ready for you guys. Here's a quick look at the rules overview again. I mean, the format, definitely a lot of fun. The seeding round, a good time so far. Athletes are now seeded for the double elimination bracket. And let's go ahead and see if we can get this bracket together.
Man, I remember being in the back in my high school sport days, wrestling. Anytime I'd go to a wrestling tournament, I'm always looking at the brackets and figuring out who would I have to wind up wrestling or racing. In the case of these ninjas, I'm sure they're probably doing the same if they ever get into the big brackets. They start trying to figure out, okay, well, if this person wins, then that means I might have to face them. Start game planning their approach based on who they have to race. Adds a new wrinkle to this sport of ninja, since it's been adopted by the primary show now as well.
Yeah.
If you've seen how it's gone down thus far, I know the premiere of the first episode was last week. It's episode 2 coming up quick. I think they only did the first portion of the races in those episodes, though. They only did like the race off at the end to determine who was moving on to the semis. I think that's how they did the first episode. But definitely cool to see these races start being incorporated more.
Yeah, I mean, this one should be a lot of fun.
Couple people in the chat. How's everybody doing? Sam Farr, Mr. Farr, good morning.
Sam Farr checking it out. What's up, Sammy? I see you're competing this weekend. We're
Saw
going to see
his
Sam
name
tomorrow.
on the list.
Yeah.
Saw his name on the
All right,
list.
that bio better be good. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
there better
boy.
be a good bio in there.
Got another commenter saying, "Big time looks so fun." Yeah, it's nice gym though. Mr. Swanson's put together out there. I worked on it for a long time. Mr. Pavoni and a handful of others. Did you help lay down some carpet or throw up some truss to Ganji? I can't remember how much.
Yeah, I did some work out here. Right? You know, I did a little bit out here.
You took a couple nails, put them in the wall, call it a day.
I moved one or two pads.
Okay. One of the light pads, one of the pads that aren't Velcro down.
I mean,
the ones you don't have to wrench from the Velcro off the carpet.
let's go ahead and let's pull up this tournament bracket here real quick. This is what we're going to be looking at throughout the weekend. You can see Jude Caston, Nolan Hernandez going up against each other. Evie Ruff, Easton Alves will be going up against each other. So here's a quick look. Kellen and Henry with the fastest times in the first round, so they'll move on into the second round.
Oh, they gotta buy, get to move on. Nice.
Yep, the 1 and 2 seed.
Let's see how it goes.
So we'll be taking a look at these brackets throughout the weekend here. I believe the first run is going to be Jude Caston versus Nolan Hernandez.
Well, hey Jude, let's see how he does. Now that he's got a little bit of experience from the seed round.
So it is going to be Jude and Nolan. Jude in the blue lane. Nolan in the red lane.
Nolan the Tank Hernandez. What he's got listed in the bio. Said he's just here for fun. Doesn't have a ninja gym he goes to currently. Oh, and a little slip up there.
Yeah, little stumble. So Jude still in the lead. It's 1 point per obstacle. You get to keep going, but you got to score those points.
Well, that's huge right there to be able to maintain that score. But now you got to be careful the rest of the way. You don't want to lose those points later on. Nolan having a hard time with that dismount And Jude just going to go ahead and tic-tac his way through those steps and pick up the pace a little.
Jude's moving quick here.
Ooh, nice rope swing tech. Oh,
Jude moving too fast for the cameras right now.
Too fast for the camera.
He's cruising right now.
Well, I'm
so
liking this. He's got great tech on all his swing throughs, just knowing exactly how to pull through and look for that dismount right away. Gonna help save some of that strength for later. And I think during the seed round, he had a hard time on the dismount here, but gets it this time.
Nice, yeah, gets the buzzer
112.
there.
I think the tank might still be out on the floor somewhere.
Yeah, we had a little stumble on the course for Nolan. Getting checked out right now by
Okay.
Ethan.
Yeah, last we saw him on the rings, looked like he was hunting that dismount.
Yeah, Coach Ethan just kind of sitting with him right now. So we're gonna take just a quick break. Take a look at our tournament bracket here. As Nolan gets looked at. Looking okay. He's walking off the course right now. See if he's going to be able to compete later on today.
Oh, hopefully it wasn't anything too serious. The one thing with these side-by-side racing, especially in the world of Ninja, I guess if they're new to it, then it can be pretty intimidating, man. Like Ninjas, we're so used to just it's you versus the course, and all of a sudden you throw in another swinging body.
Yeah,
right
I mean,
next to you.
You know, we've seen it now on American Ninja Warrior that they're going more the racing format, especially in the semifinals. We saw it in the first episode, the season premiere, couple races, and you know, it's a very strong competitor. Steve Bachta ended up failing the first obstacle because that side-by-side element just brings another level of stress, you know?
Mm-hmm. It does, man. It's not no obstacles a gimme for sure. Always got to be ready to do everything all at once. You got a little
false
slip
start
up there. Yeah, that's all right.
Appreciate it, Sam, in the comments. You know, I'm trying my best. Wait till you see the setup here because it's all wireless cameras and you got to move the cameras and it's very interesting. But back to the runs.
Nice, and they're both swinging through a 360 there from Easton, landing on the platform. We're still good to go, and but just coming up short on that Lachey.
Nice, Evie, getting all the way through. I mean, you just need points here.
Yeah,
you don't want to rush it. Here she comes through the rings.
Great
She's got a
work.
clean run so far. Coming through neck and neck right now. Evie is clean. It starts with points. If you get a clean run, doesn't matter what your time is, you are going to win the race.
Yeah, they're going through here. Almost neck and neck. Rotate around.
Coming through. They are neck and neck right now, Strat. This is going to be a tight race here. Evie to the rings first, but she's in the blue lane, so she is going to be on the outside. There are some turns in the course, but all the turns steps over the white line. That is going to be a time penalty.
That's a time penalty. Yeah, but got to be aware of where you're going.
Definitely, you got to stay in your lane there.
So this next Lachey is a little bit further. Looks like another foot out. So it's not going to be able to monkey bar. 1-2.
Here we go. Ooh. Get down to that dismount. Here we go. Evie Ruff to the buzzer first. We'll have to see the points. Easton goes down, but now he's onto the Lachey's here. And that is going to be time. Nice job, Evie Ruff. Way to clear that course.
Great stuff there. See our next two getting ready to run.
Let's take a quick look at the bracket here. And it's going to be Kellen taking on Jude Caston for the next race. This should be a good one right here. We are into round 2 of the winner's bracket.
Oh, Kellen
They
Gillitzer
get to go.
winging through. Got to cut those corners pretty fast. He does play baseball outside of Ninja, so he should be able to cut those corners pretty quickly.
Here we go. They are off here.
Yeah, they're fighting through. They want to make sure they get all the points they can. This is when it gets stressful, man, when you see your competitor right there over your shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, when you're neck and neck, I mean, it's extremely stressful. And here they come through the steps here. You can see Kellen in the blue lane out first.
Oh,
through the ropes.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it looked like he might have come up short on that dismount off of the steps. Not sure. Ethan's got the eyes on out on the main floor.
Yeah, we got Ethan and Derek both judging. 2 eyes on it.
Watch that
Here we
corner
go.
piece. Good swing through.
Oh, they are neck and neck right now. It's going to come down to who's going to get to that buzzer
who's gonna
first.
match? Wow, dude.
What a race.
Nice
What a
job.
race.
Yeah, they were almost neck and neck a couple times. I think Jude couldn't quite keep up once they got past that corner piece over on the lower balance obstacle. So Mr. Gillitzer really put on the speed and really left him in the dust there, but almost caught up to him in the Lachey lane. They got more to go. Still, it's a double elimination.
More to go. Evie Ruff taking on Henry. Evie's going to be in the red lane this time around. Last time we saw she was in the blue lane, just finished the course with a very impressive run. This is round 2 of the winner's bracket. It is double elimination. A lot of fun out here. These kids getting multiple runs. A lot of runs in succession. And here we go.
Evie Ruff and Henry Mihailovich. Here we go. Henry also plays basketball in his off time.
Oh, this is a good race. Neck and neck so far. Oh, little stumble.
Don't fall. Oh, good. So close there on the corner.
Evie first
Evie
out on the
pulling
ring
ahead.
slider. Going underneath here.
Henry pulling ahead just a bit. Looking for that dismount. Wants to make sure we're good on those landings.
And here we go. Through the steps.
Calm it down just a bit for that first balance piece. And now they're going neck and neck on the rope swing. Ooh, you weren't kidding about this one, DeGanji. You weren't lying. You said this one was going to be close. Evie trying to catch up.
Close right now.
Yeah, it's just a hand behind and steps back. Unfortunate. I'm not sure if that's a full clear for that ring. And Henry using that height to his advantage. Able to get that last Lachey, and Evie trying to catch up, just coming up short
nice
again.
Nice job, Henry.
A great race from both of those athletes.
That's a great race right there. Really well done, both competitors. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket. So next up, it's going to be Jude Caston in the blue lane versus Easton in the red lane. So now we go to the comeback bracket.
All right.
Jude and Easton. Getting some last-minute clarifications from our judge, Ethan Swanson, out here.
Oh.
This is the comeback bracket, round 1.
There we go, top hat in the background over there. just using the warm up material for costume and whatnot. But we're on the move now. Jude cruising through.
Oh yeah, Jude is on the move here. Jude Caston in the blue lane.
See him peeking over to the side lane just to.
Here comes Easton coming around.
Getting an eye on the corner. Oh, Easton coming up short on that leap out. And zipping down through. Jude moving through here. I like how some of these athletes, you see them reaching up for that devil step bar that's just right at eye level, making the dismount a lot easier. And Jude's got this dialed in. Easton trying to catch up on the back end.
Yeah, he's locked in right now. Easton is coming through. He's on the ropes. He's coming through. He's doing a great job right now.
Yeah, Easton not wanting to get left behind.
Here comes Jude. You can see Easton catching up here, going through the rings.
Trying to get that swing tech figured out here. Good backswing. He's got a lot of momentum built up. One more. Wow, dude. That was so close.
Gets the clear, and here comes Easton.
Oh, just a little shy of that reach.
He's a little hung up here. He's got about 10 seconds to go.
Oh.
That's okay. Moving on to the Lachey bars.
Last couple of seconds. Woo. All these one-handed saves. And high fives all around.
High fives all around, of course. Got to get the high five in before you leave the course. It's a requirement. So up next, it's going to be Evie versus Nolan.
All right, Evie and Nolan getting ready to go. Let's say this there. I know this is Evie's third. Fourth?
This is her fourth run right now.
Fourth, yeah, if you're including the seeding round.
Yeah, I mean, the course is really fun. It's not too, it's not too pumpy. Definitely more of a speed course, and so these athletes shouldn't be too tired from run to run, but still a lot of work being done here.
Yeah, anything back to back with limited rest definitely makes.
Evie takes a quick little stumble.
Ooh. Leap out here.
Nice, Evie making her way through.
Nolan, his hips are starting to go pretty circular, but looks like he's dialing it back in. Not able to get the dismount, though. So close there. Trying to swing. Didn't really get a good takeoff from the start platform. Nolan having a hard time with that first ring. Evie able to make it through. Now you see her in the background going through the quick bounce over that rope swing. Come on, Nolan, get that dismount.
Through the rope swing pretty easily. Evie is making her way.
Yeah, this course definitely stretched out across the entire gym, so it's gonna test their cardio.
Yeah, they're on the move here.
Yeah, they're covering some ground. First transition over.
Can finish this out here.
Hold on tight.
You can see she goes down just before the buzzer. We're gonna have to see. This one's gonna come down to points here.
Yeah, because there's still a chance if he can finish in the time limit.
And
as
that
long as he
is
gets those
time
points
there. So let's pull up our leaderboard and see who's gonna take it there.
Yeah, because it's all about Points first, right? Points, whoever gets the most obstacles cleared.
Points first. Evie does take that one. And so the next race is going to be Kellen versus Henry, back to the winner's bracket. Get our cameras reset here. Should be a good one. Both of them have been very fast so far today.
Henry coming out of the Ultimate Ninjas in Libertyville. Kellen coming out of the Warrior Jungle. And here we go, both taking that quick dismount. Cutting around that corner when you're on the outside lane. Might be a little more ground you got to cover, but you should be able to pick that up later on. And here we go, both of them to that sliding ring, sliding through.
Oh, they are cruising right now here, Strat.
No, they're in sync. Every little swing, they got to do it quick. Oh, watch out. Not sure if he got the clear. Hopefully he did. Kellen's got the lead here. Big time lead. Henry's going to try to catch up, but Kellen took a little glance over his shoulder. Oh, it's going to come down to who can do these laches without missing a beat.
And it looks like Kellen on his way through the laches here. And here comes Henry trying to make up some time. It's going to be tight.
55 seconds with the clear. And right at...
Nice work.
Yeah, barely 59 seconds. Great run from both. And I think as we see these athletes start to get more and more comfortable with these runs, they'll start to really figure out where they can shave off some time, figure out what rings they can skip, what holds they can bypass. Try to find an easier way to dismount and generate some momentum.
And so now we're going to take things back to the comeback bracket. It's going to be Evie and Jude. Evie's in the blue lane, Jude in the red lane.
Jude the Ninja Dude.
That's great. And here we go.
Wing on through, find those dismounts.
Evie's been so good on these shelf grabs so far today. Very consistent, and you can see... Oh, here comes Jude, though.
Jude pulling
ahead. Who's going to be more efficient here?
Yeah, that's the tough part when you start to see your competitor pull ahead. That might change your game plan. Or if you all of a sudden you take the lead, might get too excited and make a mistake somewhere, so you don't want to get flustered in the moment here.
And they both coming through.
Man, this is a tight race to Ganji.
So tight right now.
Somebody's going to have to take a shortcut somewhere.
This is going to be so close. The judges are looking very intently on who's going to hit this buzzer first. They're getting very close. Swan crouching down. Evie coming through.
Jude
nice
pulls ahead.
work, Jude Caston.
Wow, Evie from the almost clearing. They went back and forth a couple times.
What an amazing race. That was so fun to watch.
Good race from them. That was awesome.
Let's go ahead and pull up our bracket. Take a look. So now it'll be Jude and Henry in the comeback bracket.
Oh man. Old comeback bracket. I remember those wrestlebacks. That's what they called them back in the day, back in my wrestling days. You never wanted to be in that position because that means you're wrestling way more
Yeah,
Try to fight your way back. Same thing here. They have to race their way back into contention for that top spot.
yeah. So we're taking about a 2.5 minute break for Jude since he just ran. And so whoever wins this goes to the championship against Kellen, and we'll have to beat Kellen twice. Like you said, you don't want to be in the comeback bracket. That's a tough spot to be in. Your back is up against the wall, but I think these athletes are having fun out here either way. A lot of smiles, a lot of high fives.
Yeah, definitely a great experience for these athletes here, and just getting a feel for what these races are like.
Well, I mean, I remember doing Ninja versus Ninja, and you're standing on the starting platform, looking over at your buddy, quick little fist bump. Like it's definitely a little bit less pressure, I would say, than when you're on the course by yourself.
I guess it depends. I know I could argue that. I know how I felt when I'm out there. Like
I guess it's just like I just feel like for me at least, we probably got another minute, but for me at least, when you're on the course by yourself, it's just there's nobody to blame but yourself. Like if you don't do well, you can't look at anything else. But when there's somebody next to you, I mean, it really does make the course harder because it's side by side. And at least if they beat you, if you both hit buzzers, you could just say they were better than me.
You're just looking for excuses. You're just looking for an excuse if you find.
Always looking for excuses.
Trying to find a way out. What are you doing? How long have you been doing this again? You know you can't do that.
Let's see if we can. Let's see real quick. Let's see if we can go down to the floor to our judge, Ethan Swanson, who may or may not be in the commentary channel. Swan, what are you seeing out there? How's it going?
Hey there, Chris. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. How's it going down there? What are you seeing? How are the athletes feeling?
And it's tough out here. I mean, I think it comes down to a lot of these races. There's like 1 point missed, especially on the balance. They're trying to go really quick, and like one little missed footstep, and that's like you lose a point. And then, as you guys know, if you miss a point, then it all comes down to who has the clean run, and time doesn't matter. So I think these athletes, they got to stay clean first. And, a little bit of it is like sometimes your competitor is the one that makes a mistake, and that's how you win.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely tough because it's hard not to get wrapped up in trying to beat the other person, but it looks like Derek Pavoni is going to give us the thumbs up, and we're going to go back down to the floor here. So let's take this bracket off the screen. Here we go, the comeback bracket. This is it. Winner moves on. We got Henry and Jude. And here we go.
All right, let's see where they're going to try to make some shortcuts, if any at all. It's going to be tough to figure out where to dial this in. Henry being a little taller might have that advantage in some areas, but Jude's just been very consistent with all his swing throughs, all his dismounts. Stay consistent
here. They come through the steps, through the rope swings.
Henry got a little tripped up on one of those steps, so that slowed him down a bit. Jude saw his opening to really.
This is going to be another tight one here. They are moving around at the same time, going through the laches, and here we go, Strat. This is going to be tight. Both athletes looking for the pullback.
The reach through. Got it. No, the taller athlete was able to have that reach advantage come into play at the end. Jude had to take a backswing. Wow, what a great race.
What a great race. That was so close, down to the wire.
Well, good on Henry not getting too flustered for being behind for majority of that race and was just able to pull it out of the bag there at the last second and get that buzzer.
Well, let's see.
Oh boy, the start line getting ready, boy. It is all bouncing off the walls.
He's ready to go, but let's so it's going to be Kellen in the blue lane. Henry will be in the red lane. Henry with a big win there. We're down to the finals bracket. Henry will have to win twice here, though, so this is going to be tough. Kellen's got the advantage here. Just has to stay smooth. He just has to win once. Henry will have to win twice. Let's go ahead and take a look at that tournament bracket here. You can see Kellen and now Henry's name getting added in.
Rematch.
It is a rematch from the semifinals. Kellen took it over Henry, but it was a tight race.
Yeah, and I think with that, being able to bounce right back out of the comeback bracket, that might be a confidence boost for Henry. So he might come out the gate a little hotter this time, knowing there's no second chances after this. It's all or nothing. I wish they gave us double elimination bracket style when we did Team Ninja. That was just one and done.
That would be a lot of fun. Yeah.
They had that was just more. That was back when it was Team Ninja though, so I didn't do the Ninja versus Ninja like y'all did. Let's see, what was that, season 3? When it was 1v1? Or do they still do teams that year? I've lost count. All the different versions of the show we've done over the years.
Sorry, Strata had to step away for a second.
No worries.
And
just
gonna have to mute you for 1 second, Strat. I gotta check floor audio real quick. Sorry.
All right, going quiet.
Okay, you guys good?
So when you go, you can ask some questions that you never even heard. Oh, you missed the start?
On the race here.
Coming through first, looks like. Close through, but big swing through. Fast end platform and so much momentum. On now to the Lachey lane. Off of the rings. Malovich trying to catch up. Oh no! Falls off of the Lacheys. He's going to have to try to run that back. I think once they tally up all the points.
2.5 minutes. Henry takes it. We're gonna go down to the floor with Mr. Swanson.
This one? Here? Okay. Henry, come on over real quick. Oh no.
He's gonna interview you.
I'll just Henry.
Oh, just Henry. Sorry.
Take
Sorry.
your breath,
skills
okay?
here.
Just Henry for now.
And these young athletes, see how they handle the impromptu interview.
All right, Henry. You want to come right here? You stand right here, okay? And so we got the camera right here facing us, okay? So we'll turn a little bit, face the camera. Nice job, dude.
Thank you.
All right, so Henry, that race was a do or die race. You had to win, and you did. Now we're going to have one final race. What's going through your head right now?
I just have to go fast. I have to complete as much obstacles as I can. So I get the points, and then I can win first.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So which obstacle has been your favorite so far? Which one's been the most fun?
Spines.
The spines? Yeah, I saw you did kind of like a skip on that last one where you grabbed and went right into the last move. Were you thinking that like this whole day?
Yeah, because I saw Kellen was doing that. So I tried that to get ahead.
All right, well, hey, amazing job making it. Now we have the final race to determine the winner. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, a nice job there from Henry. They're going to do one more match. It's a rematch here. We're going to get the cameras reset, and we'll be ready for that final race.
I've seen a couple side-by-side races like this, where the combat bracket. I think we've seen some
All right, we're
Tag
going to keep
Ninja
the same
Tour.
lane. So Kellen's going to stay in
race-offs
pizza. Henry's
in
going
the
to
past
stay
has been pretty
in
exciting.
We still have 34 seconds.
Here we go. Kellen had that one extra life left. Safety pass of sorts. Try again.
All right. Looks like we're about to get back down to the floor. Get all cameras reset here.
These guys. Body language here, just from seeing the hands on the head, might be a little winded from that previous run.
Into the same lane here.
Winner take all,
Pull it together, Henry. Can make that comeback. See if he can ride that momentum for another buzzer. And we're off. Getting through in sync so far. Put that corner. Henry pulling through, getting that dismount. Kellen trying to catch right back up to him, though. Henry's height really helping him out with a couple of these moves, but Kellen knows how to swing through with that momentum. Both got to slow it down here on the balance. Kellen going to try to pick up the pace here. We've seen him get through that a lot quicker, and great job on the rope swings. Saw him get tangled up. You see him checking the corners every time he's looking over at his opponent. Oh, got a little hung up on the backswing there, but
Stay locked in here.
Kellen pulled through and gets the dub on that one. Ooh, great race.
Nice work from Henry and Kellen. We'll get word from the judges. I believe Kellen was the one that took it. No fails, full points. And Kellen takes the win there. Awesome job from all competitors. Henry and Kellen coming down to the wire. 3 matches between them. And nice job there.
Yeah, it was great work. Not much time to recover. You know, I mean, 2.5 minutes. That's not a lot of downtime in between sets on these races. So great job.
So we're going to go down to the floor in a second to interview Kellen. So we'll be right back.
Hey, Kellen, come on out here, bud. Good job. How you feel?
Good.
Good? Better now that it's over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, we're going to stand right here, so that way we can see the camera right here.
Good job, Kellen.
Wait for Coach Chris to give me the thumbs up. All right, we're here with Kellen, the champion of our 7U division. Kellen, how are you feeling right now after that race?
Awesome.
Awesome. You were undefeated going into the championship. You took a loss in the first race, but then in the second race really made up for your mistakes. What did you have to do differently in that second race to beat out Henry?
Focus harder and don't rush myself.
Yeah, were you feeling tired after back-to-back races?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. When you were out there, what was your favorite obstacle? Which one was like, oh man, I can't wait to get to this one?
Definitely the laches over there.
Awesome. And then, is this your first time racing head-to-head?
Yes.
All right. What was so different about racing head-to-head versus being the only one on the course?
That it challenges you more, and that the other person challenges you to like focus harder on yourself than what the other person's doing. You know,
and what obstacle he's on. So then that just encouraged me to try harder.
That's awesome. Do you like Ninja versus Ninja or one at a time racing better?
Ninja versus Ninja.
Awesome. You heard it here. Ninja versus Ninja from our champion, Kellen. Congratulations, Kellen. Awesome job. Here, you want to take the mic really fast? I'm going to grab the certificates.
Well, a nice job from the 7U division double elimination tournament. Certainly a little tricky.
All right, we are going to get started on the awards. We're going to start with third place.
Yeah, it might be a new format they're not used to yet, but, you know, gotta start introducing these things to them.
So we're going to go down. It looks like they're doing podium right now, so we'll go down to the floor with Derek Pavoni.
In second place was Henry. And in first place, the champion of our very first Ninja vs. Ninja 7U event is Kellen! Yeah, bud. Awesome. Parents, if you want to come on out, you can step on out here, come into the course, get some pictures of our three. Awesome job. We want to thank every single one of you for coming out. I know this is different and new, so we appreciate you coming out. You guys did awesome. All the competitors, great job. And we hope to see you at our next event. We will be having redemption time for you guys for a few minutes for the 7U. So if you guys want to work out some obstacles you had, go ahead. So 7U division only. You guys are more than welcome to come on out here and play on the obstacles only in the course. We're going to just stick with just the obstacles in the course.
Just put them back to where they were.
Well, there you go, Strat. That is going to do it for our tournament bracket here. And so we are done for the day for our 7U. We got the 9Us coming up in just a little bit. Strat, what'd you think of the format?
That's just exciting to watch, man. We're going to see, I'm sure, some crazier moves as these obstacles start to progress as the ages get older. We'll see some alterations on the floor, I'm sure, but as the kids get older, as the elites start to roll in, we'll see some crazy moves out on the floor. These kids putting on a show out there first thing in the morning.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. And here is your final tournament bracket for the 7U division. Congratulations, Kellen Gillitzer and Henry for the top 2 placements. Jude Caston coming in 3rd place. Congratulations to all the competitors for running today. We are going to close down this stream for the 7U, but we'll be right back up with a stream for the 9U. So just refresh our YouTube and jump on back. And yeah, we're excited to be commentating throughout the day and bringing you all these runs. Appreciate you guys hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, folks. Be back in just a bit.
All right.